When you're doing this call, you gotta envision yourself kind of chewing on the call. So you're just like, huff, huff. You gotta let that air go over your tongue. So what I'm going to teach you guys how to do here today is the Cajun Squeal. This is a call that is imitating a hen mallard trying to call at other ducks with food in her throat or in her mouth. She wants to call those other ducks into where she's feeding, but she can't make the right quack or greeting call because she has food in her throat. I like to use this call in mid to late season just because other hunters, when ducks start to get within that, within 100-yard range, they start to let off the call a little bit, and everyone does the same thing where everyone just gets into a feed chuckle when the ducks start to get close, and the ducks actually pick up on that, especially here in Minnesota. I like to switch it up in the middle of the season to the late of the season instead of just going greeting call, and then when they get close, do a feeding chuckle or a quack. I like to do a... It's something they're not used to hearing all the time, but if you just have your ducks coming in from 100 yards out and you're just doing the... You notice that ducks will get within just outside of shooting range and then they'll flare for no reason. So the best way to practice the Cajun Squeal is to actually take your call and just blow constant air to it and then bring your tongue up to the roof of your mouth like you're going to squeal. So that's how you do the call, is you go... And I'm not completely cutting off the note with my tongue. I'm just letting the air barely escape over the top, and that's what gives it that squeal. So then once you get that note down, then you can bring it into a cadence where you just start at the top and you bring it down. I wasn't able to do this call, one, because I wasn't advanced enough, but two, I was trying to do it on a Haydell DR85, which is a great duck call and has killed a lot of ducks. However, cheaper calls definitely do have more limitations than, let's just say, this Echo XLT. I also found that I can't do it very well. I have to force a lot more air through this NBG zinc, but for some reason I can do it on this Toxic double reed. So it's just something when you're trying out calls and you do want to do the Cajun Squeal and you're going to buy a new call, I would just definitely try out your calls, just because an expensive call doesn't mean you can be able to do that because of the back pressure in the call itself. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Midwest Flyways. Thanks for watching, guys.